Today, y'all, I'm at one of the burial vaults for the unknown soldiers buried at Friendship Cemetery, who were brought here by train after the Battle of Shiloh on April 6th and 7th. Over 3,000 wounded Confederate soldiers were brought via the railroad. Many of them died of gangrene from their wounds and are buried here. There are approximately 2,194 Confederate soldiers interred here. But by 32 Union soldiers. By 1934, there were 1,260 marble headstones installed, and only 47 of them had names. In 1976, older record books were discovered, and 298 additional soldiers and one nurse had their stones inscribed. Now, that's the memorial that the Daughters of the Confederacy had put initially at the courthouse, where it was never meant to stay, but that was where it got put. And they've now moved it out here last summer where it stands guard, and it's beautiful there. There are lots of famous generals buried here. Stephen D. Lee, who was the first president of Mississippi State when it was the Agriculture and Mechanical College, is buried there. This is the headstone of Brigadier General William B. Wade, who was part of Forest Cavalry. This is William Barksdale, who was also Brigadier General Sharp, and Brigadier General Baldwin. Stephen D. Lee was a lieutenant general, and he's buried over there in his family plot. But let's go over to the other vault. This is the family plot of General Stephen D. Lee, and this is his stone. He lived long after the Civil War and was a large contributing member of our community. Born in Charleston, South Carolina, General Lee lived most of his adult life in Columbus, where he was married to Mary Blewett Harrison. He died here in 1908. This is the second vault of the Confederate dead. These stones have been marked with the actual names and service records of those who fell. And it also is the commemorative marker for Mrs. Kennett, who was a nurse in the Confederacy.